Hey, Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Another week of soloable crowdfunding games. Um, Anything that you think is missing from this list coming up, please put with a comment. Let me know because sometimes I do miss things, or it could be in a previous week. So I do this once a week, going through all the soloable stuff. My headline for this week is Bloodstones, Dwarves, and Djinn by Wallace Designs. This is an expansion plus the reprint of the base game. It's pretty much like a war game with a new solo mode by David Turksey with more maps. The original base game, which I have played on Tabletop Simulator but haven't got the actual thing, um, it sets you through like about 18 scenarios that are more like puzzle type things, but still pretty fun. But some people have the complaint about maybe not quite replayable. While this mode will let you play against, I think it's two or three other factions on any map with quests as well. So introducing like a quest thing into the game. So it's 1 to 6 players. They're solvable allowed. And it's like a tile. You got these tiles that you lay down on a map. Promises a new solo mode, which it does have in the expansion. So you got these tiles of your different units that you can place out. You spend basically tiles to pay for other units in your hand. Put them out on the map, and it looks interesting. I think it's the previous one. I've heard of things about it. People compare it to like Bernie Banners, but I think it's a bit different. Um, yeah, I think it's a bit of a different type of war game. And there's probably more solvable stuff in this expansion, especially a bit more solvable within it. This is what you kind of get from a top view for the reprint. You now can get some tile holders, some extra battle bags. There's new factions, Mountain Kingdom, Sand Dwellers. There's now quests and a new solo mode, as I said. So you can, these like these little quests that you can set up. And they're applicable in solo mode as well. So it's 105 for if you want everything new, 55 for just the expansion, 144 for everything, like all the gameplay all in, sorry, and 200s for everything. That's for retailers. Stretch goals get unlocked. Add-ons is, I think, is pretty much just what's offered to get. There is a how to play down here, but I've sort of talked about that. You pay tiles to either move units or build units, constructing villages. So it's almost 4x. I think the resource gathering is not quite there because there's nothing to resource. The resources are like in your hand. Nothing. And you can try and tap up simulate. As I said, I've done that once. It's not too bad. All right. Do I have any shipping before I leave off this page? There we are. There's the shipping. Beautiful. Alrighty. Next one I've got for the week is Leviathan Wilds by Mooncrab Games. This is the second printing. There's an expansion coming with this. Mike from One Stop Cold Shop's got a playthrough of this. I think it's really good as well. It's interesting. It's kind of boss battler-ish, but it's kind of like an adventure on the boss. You got to try and remove things off the boss as you're moving around with these little guys like scaling around. So it's a bit of a movement type thing. You're playing cards to try and move around and then remove what are they, I'm not sure if it's called curses or remove things from the bosses, make them replenished. Save Leviathan, that's it. And it's 1 to 4 cooperative. So solo, imagine, I'm not sure if it's true solo or not. I think solo you got to play with at least 2 characters, I think. 17 unique Leviathans, each with his own map. So you pay map on the I've talked about this before, map on the actual rule book type thing is really cool. There's certain nodes that you've got to get to be able to remove things. It's kind of deck builder-ish. Build, shuffle, build your deck. Jump and glide. Yeah, so you got to move around certain points. Great crystals. That's what it is. Crystals to win. So they've worked on these other games. Pretty fancy and known games around for a while now. Sharp and Sit Down. Very popular. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of them. They're very popular. Video reviewing, board game reviewing site. This is what it comes with. Okay. And as I said, yeah, Mike's got a good playthrough in this as well. Deep Vale expansion is the new expansion in this set too. 7 new Leviathans. There's a new climber called Edge, a new class, a Harvester class. deluxe components if you want to deluxify your game, which is always fun. I really love it. Update kit for the first printing back. That's really nice. So for those that, if there's anything missing or any clarifications on cards and things like that. There's our pricing, which I think is not bad. It's there's 17 different bosses. I didn't read how many characters there were, but 65. That's, yeah, I think that's pretty good. There's not super amounts of tokens, I guess. Yeah, 110 all in for new backers. Returning backers all in 50, 65 for the base. All in gameplay 95. Alrighty. How to play. There's some videos there to check out. And this is kind of before, so I'm going to skip over this a little bit. I know it's a bit harsh, but things that you can check out yourself. Shipping estimates here as well for those interested. All right, let's move on to the next one. Another one from Gamefound this week. So Game's got a few commands this week. The Fisherman by Duckenya or Duckena. What's this one all about? Choose your ship, your crew, the items to load on board and prepare the fuel. Are you ready to set sail? The Fisherman, the board game, looks a bit scary with that title, so I assume there's things in the deep that you're going to be careful of. It's almost funded. 1 to 4 players. Promises exploration, fantasy, cooperative, etc. €60 for just the game it's featured. Okay, so you're on board the game. Where you take command of a fishing vessel and set sail towards unknown seas to capture the most coveted, largest, and possibly unknown species, all while trying to return safely to one-player mode with a solid deck add-on. So the solid deck is separate to the game. It's probably slightly different with the solid deck. So promises, was it role-playing game type thing? Be mindful of your fuel. So it's kind of like risk-reward thing. So try and catch as much as you can, then come back to port, that kind of thing. Dice rolls determine events. Mixing the American style randomness with the German style strategy. That's what's promising. Okay. 150 fishing cards, 80 event cards. How to play, choose your ship, create ship specs, load your equipment on board, write your crew names. There's heaps of steps here. First player moves their ship 1 space for 1 turn, uses 1 fuel token. Use the D10 to try to fish something and see the result. Okay. Video here. Explain map moving video here. That's really good. So they're going through what each bit's done. So that's good to check out for those that want to look in this further. There's a campaign mode. Capture the monster for National Geographic. Solo mode. To play in single player, you could purchase the dedicated decks separately. So you purchase this separately for solo players. Second player is managed by the rules, new cards, and deck and game and dice. The solo mode consists of a deck that is not necessary for the base game, but it's designed for those who want to play the Fisherman in a single player mode in a very great way. Okay. And go see what the fishes have, etc. We'll go to the rewards here. €60. Full game with expansion and solo deck is €90. Well, it's €20 just for the solo play. I don't think I saw a shipping bit there, but yeah, maybe soon find out. Next one I got for the week is Norsemen by Skellig Games. Norsemen, sail the world, settle down, and let your tribe prosper. The fascinating new Euro-style game in the Viking world. It's funded with 134 backers at this stage. Starting to go through some stretch goals. 1 to 4 players, as I said. Promises a bit of history, strategy, deck building, worker placement. So we've got the Norsemen here. So it's a Euro-style board game in the Viking world. That looks curious. Wonder how that works. So is it worker placement style looks of things? Seems to pop a bit, which is quite nice. Norseman has played through 5 rounds, which is spread into 3 ages. So you've got certain characters that do certain abilities, of course. Way back now, you get some exclusive content. This is the components. Okay, so it looks like you visit certain areas, you've got to pay certain things to receive something. So it's kind of, yeah, definitely Euro style. Upgrade packs to Fluxify. €49 for the start of the voyage, €55 for more wood, please. €62 for noble fabric. Middle coins. There's a lot of different, all into €109. Okay, main board, player board, your root leaders, scoring. So it's point scoring. You're right. Here we go. How to play down your gameplay summary. Draw a card from another from your own exploration deck and decide if you want to put a longship on it. This phase is done simultaneously for all players. Perform your actions. Place your Jarls. Repair and place longships. Okay. End of round activities. Yeah, looks interesting. There's how to play videos here. Yeah, some reviews here. A couple people have done reviews. Tantrum House has got one as well. Shipping's down here for those interested. All right, next one I've got is the Great Commission strategic card game on Kickstarter. It is funded almost twice as much, 329 backers. And this is a cooperative tableau builder with simultaneous play, risk-taking, and divine intervention. Share the gospel to assemble a Christian church. 1 to 3 players. Saying it's a weight of 2.8 out of 5, I assume. So it's sort of medium weight. We've got Simon Amadeus Pilario, 11 created. There's a £9 TTS. The card game's £35. Your face on a card if you wanted to. Early Bird's already out. What do you get in the box? It's 200 cards. It's AI-free artwork. Different types of cards, a Heaven deck, Troubles deck. Something like tabletop simulator play. How to play. You can play a number of ways, either pure solo or solo multi-handed or simultaneous multiplayer. So maybe it's made for solo, which is good in a way. There's a video of playthrough right here, a couple of them, which is fantastic to look at. See how that one plays. Church action phase. Each player creates their team members who have already extended actions in an attempt to spread the good news of Jesus to the world. Promising replay video, adjusting difficulty, which is always handy in solo, especially. Rewards. Okay. Next one I got is Xenos Genesis. 10th solo play alien survival game using a regular deck of cards and a handful of dice. It is funded, 159 backers. Quite a low goal, to be honest. The Grinning Frog has 31 created. You can get £12 for the PDF, £17 for printed. Combo. I guess that's both. Don't know how that all works. The campaign, a complete game book in 44 A5 digest pages. So it's a game, cool. Something that I've been getting into earlier this year too. All you need to play the game of the rules, a deck of regular cards, a handful of D6 dice, and some counters to indicate room conditions. There's a 6th game in this format. Wow, okay. Starship Scavengers Universe, that's the kind of theme. You turn a card to see what will happen in time. Will you find equipment, run into a person, discover a new room? The suit of the card drawn immediately tells you what sort of thing you have found. And then you look up to the specific one in the relevant section. Okay, so 2 of clubs is this thing. 4 of clubs is this thing. Okay. So clubs is equipment, diamonds are the location, spades are opponents, hearts are people. Okay. Game system reliable. Okay. Game turn sequence here. For those that want to read that one, there's a movement, draw, rest, and turn in. A couple of add-ons. Yeah. All right, let's go. Next one. Minecart Town. Wonderful player tile placement game brought to you straight from Japan. Halfway funded, 64 backers. 33 days to go. Jelly Games, their first created. Minecart Town, $45. So the game overview here, tile laying resource optimization game, originally inspired by Factorio. So I played that game. Too bad. All players start with nothing but a mine, a forest, and only 4 rounds to turn this into a victory-worthy town. Okay. So what we do here, so you put cubes on it to get some resources going. So resources construct other things around it. That's kind of cool. 78 unique tiles, so put tiles around it. This is just to transport things, I guess. To connect your buildings. Okay, cool. Ooh. Yeah, right. So you've got to build things to connect around. The buildings aren't connected by tracks that cannot transport resources. Create your own unique network. That's kind of cool. I wonder what solo is though. Is it just like beat your own score? So I think it's solo's at the bottom here. We'll get to it in a tick. Plenty of stuff here. Victory points. Yep. How to play. How to play right here. Maybe it's campaign. There's tabletop simulator looks things. Solo mode. Which was a lady played by itself while closely emulating the multiplayer experience. Okay, so it's tried to make it a multiplayer. Dedicated score tracking space in the room will record your progress as you improve out the game. Solo characteristics, the leftmost tile on the board replaced after each purchase. How will you prioritize what's next? Track your progress. Project timeline and shipping's down here. Shipping we charge via the pledge. They don't have. Yeah, we're currently working on it. Fair enough. Righty. A few more to go. Let's go to the next one. We've got Scarce. Scarce is up to 4 players. It's a deck building and worker placement post-apocalyptic world. 99 backers. It's just over half funded. Toddy's design, 4 created. 59 euros for the core game. 79 euros for Scarcer. Captain, 310 euro. Wow. So what we got here? Sure. Command your crew and enhance your vessel. So you've got a vessel that you try and build up. Okay, you navigate the seas, gather resources. Ooh, okay. Kudos for the looks of this game. So you deep dive in, so it's like a 2-layered system. That's kind of cool. Resource scares and the dangers are ever present. Battle enemy ships and escape from the city that's chasing you. So it's kind of competitive. I wonder how solo works. Unless there's like AI movement. Early fish. Yes, it is a unique game board. I'll give it that. Gameplay. Draw 4 cards from your deck. Perform actions. So the cards give you the actions. Play your cards. Move your dragon on the surface. So this gives you what? Movement points and stuff like that. Okay, so the cards are multi-use, which is always handy in games as well. Execute the action listed on the card. Discard a card for extra options. Yeah, I like it so far. It's interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how solo works, though. That's my only question here. But otherwise, yeah, it's intriguing. I want to check that one out more. And shipping. Shipping, they're going to probably sort it out later. It looks interesting too. Alrighty, next I've got The Lady and the Tiger Dragon's Flight. I assume it's a sequel or something. Yeah, sequel to the acclaimed Lady and Tiger box of games. It includes 3 new games. It's half funded, 152 backers. By Bluebeard Entertainment, 30 created. The Dragon's Flight's $19. Dragon Edition, $29. All in's $45. It's a set of fast, fun, varied games for all ages, featuring gorgeous art and simple, easy to learn rules. Each game is a totally different experience. So they've got like little mini games inside it. It's a solo game. Was that the One Lord? It's a solo game. Wormlord, sorry. So that's the one you got to take on. That's 3 to 5 to 7. Yeah, so it's only one of the games is solo. Does it say how to play? Doesn't look like it, does it? Something that we need to check out some more, but then there's some shipping there for it as well. Last one I got for the week is Zombie Horde by Darkgate Games. It's a co-op game, very miniatures and very nice 3D elements in the game as well. But looks of things, $78,000, so it's already funded 200% almost. 1 to 5 players. Early board and third, 72 hours, $104 here. Boss expansion free for all people. So this is a relaunch here and it's already funded, which is fantastic for them. Hopefully it goes through. Boss expansion. So if you're into minis or things in zombie type games, survival type game. Fixers, farmers, they've all got different. So these are the characters you can choose or people that you can have in your team or something. I don't know how it works. These are the bad guys. The components, heaps of different cards, spawn cards, dice, 3D environments. Into that kind of thing. Only task, career progression. Interesting. Some gameplay videos down here. Learn to Play's got one. Shipping down here as well. Shipping sorted as well. All right. Let's just have a quick look at Gamecraft. I haven't looked at Gamecraft yet this week. Backerkit had still got one deck dungeon, but nothing else new. Got one deck dungeon last week. Crowd sales. And what have we got? I think it's this one here. Eternal Mist. Is it on now? It is too. Eternal Mist. Eternal Mist. Curse of the Forsaken Forest is a co-op survival game. 2 to 5 co-op survival game. So I assume you can play as 2 characters solo in this game. And choose among 6 different heroes with special abilities. You need to work together as a group to maximize the potential of each role. There's a bit of lore here. Yet to make a sale, but I'm sure that might change. Cooperate with other players to navigate the dangerous cursed forest. Each forest cards will have dangerous events lurking once they are revealed. Okay, so it's like a map of cards that you put out. Okay, 30-60 minutes. There's all the components. See it in action here. Are these pictures? Looks like pictures. Okay, yeah. Haven't Googled it yet, but I wonder if there's like a video that would be very handy to see if I had. Oh, there's one here. There is too. Excellent. There's a video here. I'll be checking that one out if you're interested in this kind of game. And that might do it for the week, guys. Thanks for listening in. Please like and subscribe. I do this once a week. And yes, I'm way overdue to do my 1,000 subscriber special. I'll get there eventually, hopefully. And I've also got like a couple of games coming up, like Slay the Spire, Heroes of Might Magic 3. I need to get some playthroughs done very soon when I get some time. All right, Soloists, crush your gaming first. Play solo.